Welcome back to part 2 of this episode where we talk about parenting styles.
I don't know if, it's another out-of-topic question, but I just wanted to ask this. When you guys were pregnant, right, do you guys do anything that now your kids do after you, when you're pregnant? Example, I give an example. When I was pregnant, whenever I cry, okay, like throw tantrum, cry, not cry but I was like upset, angry. Like when I was pregnant, you know, hormones, right? I used to do this. I used to beat my head like that.
No lah.
And now when my daughter, she is like 1, and when she cries, it's the same thing. And I look at her, I'm like traumatized.
It's not because you did that. It's because it's like self-regulating.
You think
they
so?
do that to like feel better or like
regulate the not feeling. Knocking, but like then they stop.
She cannot control. So she hits herself or she hits the wall. It's
a normal
They will grow
thing,
up it. They'll grow up it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like I felt
No, it's
so
not because
guilty.
you did that. You also never self-regulate. That's why.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, but when kids are young, they can do that. They can do that.
Then like example, when your kids throw tantrums, let's say you take away their toy or you don't let them go somewhere. Then let's say in public, when you guys are in like a public setting, right? Let's say you said no. Then why they're rolling on the floor, beating themselves, crying, smacking the floor.
let them.
You just leave them completely?
I say, okay, let's carry on.
Like even if she's beating herself, knocking her head,
As long as, if she's not hurting herself, she's not hurting anyone, then I let it happen lah.
But define hurting herself.
Like,
define
if
your
she's
limit.
not like banging her head on the wall, she's not throwing things at people.
But what she's like this, she's like, you know, that kind of thing. You know how kids throw
I think
tantrums?
if it wouldn't like cause severe harm, then I let it happen lah. I'll be like, hit yourself on pain, right? Pain. After that, I'll like, pain, right? What's
Or like you can.
I'm the age of parent.
What I did was
told
I actually carry them, bring them to a quiet corner, like a car park staircase or something. Usually at the mall they have it, and just let them do it there. Because then it won't, people.
Okay, I'm learning new
I've been very
parenting
lucky.
things.
Like I always meet people, like other parents or people who work at these kind of places. They will just help me distract my child. Like give them a
that's so
balloon.
nice.
Yeah, I was so shocked. I went to this playground, then my daughter went mad when we had to leave. She cannot understand. My son can. He's very well behaved one. He's very accepting. But my daughter went mad, and then the person just gave her a balloon, and she was
that's
totally
so
fine
nice.
after that.
That's
I had to take my second one. Always the second one.
It's always the second one.
She was like 5 or 6 years old, and then we were having a meal, and then she was throwing a fuss. I can't remember what is it about, but she was throwing a tantrum, and I had to take her out of the restaurant, put her outside. And I say, okay, you let me know when you're done. When you then continue my meal. And then
Yeah, that should be the way actually.
Yeah, then after I come out, I'm like, okay, are you done? Are you ready to eat now? And she's like, okay.
Yeah, because they know that they're not going to get their way.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of parents don't really know. I mean, I don't know. Because nowadays, right, if you really look the statistics, most parents are young parents. And I think a lot of parents don't know this. That's why I do have friends who have became young parents, and the way they nurture their kids is completely different.
Really?
I do
and
feel
it's sad.
that-
It's really sad to see. Like the kids turn out really, like you are really remarkable.
sensible.
Really
No, I do
sensible.
feel that as a parent, right, you have to be thick-skinned. You cannot be afraid of what people think of you as a parent. Yeah.
But when they damn jialat, right, we'll just say, okay, go home. Go home.
Oh, that's not nice. Okay, then one more thing also I realized, I learned, is that when you bring your child somewhere, for example, like a playground, right? When you want to leave, you cannot just say, okay, come, let's go. You have to tell them, we're leaving in 5 minutes, okay?
Correct.
This is a
Okay,
new
one
age,
more minute.
The now generation thing. Last time where got, last time
Last time,
go means
go means go. But I realized that actually helped.
Yeah.
It really makes a lot of difference.
I
You
guess
have
them,
to give them.
is it?
Yeah, you
Like
prep them.
prepping
So
them?
they know that
Okay.
we are leaving, so that they don't
Okay,
throw
10 more
tantrum.
minutes, 5 more minutes, 2 more minutes. You count down so they know and they
Yeah,
can
they
accept
are ready, you know.
So-
Don't just take them out.
Someone or I watch a lot of parenting and stuff. So to put things into perspective is, let's say you're doing something and then someone asks you to stop right now. How would you feel? And similarly, like how would the kids feel? So at least you preempt them, they have a mental prep. Okay,
Yeah. Actually, whatever we don't want to be done to us, we don't do it to our kids. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, right, because like Elora is still very young, so I don't know much about this. But like example, what do your kids go to you for? And like, you know, you say your husband. So what do they come to you for? Then what do they go for? Like, to your husband for? You know what I mean? Like both of you.
Everything. They come to me for everything. Even when I'm in the toilet, they also come to me. When the
always
father
come
is
and find
sitting in
the
the
mother,
living room doing nothing, they still come to me. But yeah, pretty much, I think I am their go-to person. That sometimes I have to be like, can you go and ask your father, please? Your father is outside sitting in the living room doing nothing. Can you go and ask? And then sometimes my elders will be like, but you're the more responsible one. Ouch. Yeah. Okay, but he is. I think he balances being the disciplinarian and being the fun dad very well. Whereas I am more of the, if they need something, they know they can depend on me. But he lightens up the mood. He injects fun into. Like, so I think it's a good balance lah for that.
What about KK?
For me, they come to me when it's always the snacks, because I'm the last day on snacks.
Oh my.
It's always the snacks. They won't go to brand, but I'm trying to think of a situation when they will go to him. Like not really, because there's the helpers at home already and my in-laws at home already. So Brand is like sort of so sad to say, but he's like the last choice.
If he's watching this, don't cry.
He won't, because he knows also.
Oh, he knows it and he's fine with it. And that is he fine?
I mean, he's trying to like spend more time with them, but we are very, very busy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think kids are very smart. So like, if they will go to my husband, if I say no, then they will go and try their luck with the other parent.
I know they come to me because the helpers got no money ma. So and they want things that are like go to this playground, go to this bouncy castle, and all of that needs money. Then they will say, ask your mama. Then my daughter, she's like even before 2 years old, she comes home, Mama, I want money. I'm like, what do you need money for? You're 2. And she's like, I want to go MBS Bouncy Castle, because I brought her to this Jumptopia. Yeah, they had a pop-up there. So she remembers. So now she knows that when she wants to do that fun thing, she has to come to me.
Wow, you guys are giving me new fears unlocked, man. For real. Like, just recently I learned something also, just parenting. So like I was just like a bit shocked because that day, me and my brother came to visit me, and this is when I realized kids really follow. Like they see and they follow, even at like young age, which scares me. This one scares me. Like that day my brother came and my brother came over and I said, hey Clement, can you pass me the remote? I said, pass me the remote. And I did this. Can you pass me the remote, please? I said, please. Then the next day, Elora has been going around to my helper.
That's so cute though.
I was shocked. Then my helper asked me, and then Elora do this. I said, where she learned from? And I was like, maybe she learned from Miss Rachel, because I allowed a little bit of screen time at the time. And I was like, but that looks like something I did yesterday.
Yeah.
And then for a few days until now, she's been doing this.
Oh my.
So she see a dog on the road and she's like, then she throws tantrum when the dog doesn't come. So I'm like, so I had to explain to her, which is like new fears unlocked every day I hear now.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, they watch what we do.
They're very observant.
Yeah, they even listen to how we speak sometimes.
Yeah.
So we have to be very careful about how we speak.
That's when they're older, right? Or like,
Soon already.
giving.
No, actually when they're young.
Really?
Also, yeah.
Because now it's like her giving era. So example, like, because I always show, like example with my family and my dad and my mom at home, we're always just giving, like passing people things. So now she learned, like example, last time when she was younger, you take away something, she screech. Now it's like, you say, Elora, give me please. She will give me, say, thank you. Then she will nod. So it's like, honestly, I gotta say Miss Rachel kind of helped with the nodding. Like she learned to say, yes. Because Miss Rachel is sorry, yeah. Say yes. Say yeah.
And talking about parents, actually, like how we were brought up, is totally different from how things are right now. You know, I was beat up. I was beat up. I mean, you very young lah.
I was cane. I had to like ruler on the hand.
I think I was quite fortunate. My dad never believed in beating, so he never caned. But weirdly, when my mom gets angry, I'm not very scared. Like she screams her head off. But when my dad gets mad, he's like, Esther, come here, sit down. And like my heart beat very fast. Really, like, oh shit, why did I do this?
Not corporal punishment, but mental.
No, it's like called like I don't know what this is called, but I just had a conversation with my friends that day about this. I think it's called like reverse parental psychology, where it's like the more
Calm
they
they
don't,
are.
the more
Yeah.
calm,
Oh
the
my
more
gosh, the more
like
scary it
more
is.
you are like not scary, but the more you feel guilty. You know what I mean? Example, like, now that I'm older,
But
it's like,
that applies to kids who can process and feel guilty. But if those very naughty one, like bo pian, you have to hit what? My house, all the feather duster lah, all the cane lah.
my.
Yeah, and my mom very damn smart. She would cane me because she know I paiseh in school.
She
I
will
want to be
cane
cool. I
where
want to be
it's
cool. Yeah, I want to be
visible.
cool to my friends. She will cane me where I can see.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
where it's visible.
Where it's visible.
oh goodness. Thank God I'm a Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you all beat your kids?
No,
No, I don't. But I did before though, and I felt so bad about it. It was for something super minor, like my son when he was
your
only
patience level then, I think.
5 years old
Yeah.
only, and because I sent him to Kumon, enrichment class, and so he's very obedient. Like he would do his work and everything on time and all. But then I found out that he actually hid worksheets that he didn't do. It wasn't Kumon, sorry, it was I level. It was called I level. Yeah, and then he hid those worksheets. And when I found out, I was so angry because he has always told the truth. He doesn't lie. He's always been sensible and nice. So
You
when I
got
found out, I
shocked.
was so angry.
Yeah.
I hit his like shoulder, hit the back lah. I hit. I said, "Why did you lie to me? Why you did?" I did it a couple of times until I could see my hand mark, at the back of his. And I felt so bad. And then. And right after that, I was like crying because I was like so emotional. At the same time, I was angry,
Yeah.
And then I felt guilty. I said, let's go down and play bicycle. So we went down to, I changed him. And when I changed him was when I saw my print there. And then I felt so bad. So when he was cycling, right? And then I said, I cannot lie. I must talk to him. So I had a conversation with him and he told me that actually Mommy, I really hate I level. I only love Kumon. So I sent him to Kumon first. And then I stopped Kumon because I thought I wanted something better and harder so that he can learn better. So I sent him to I level without even asking him whether it would be good for him or whether he enjoys it, And then he told me, I really hate it, but I just don't know how to tell you. I don't want to hurt you, And then I feel 5 years old, 5 years old. My son has always been very sensitive. I love you, Shan.
Always the elder.
Yeah. So then that's when I realized, and then I straight away stopped him from there and apologized to him for that. That's the only time I hit my child. And
But do you ever get beaten as a
oh my God, yes. My mak, umbrella, until the umbrella broken, into two, got blood or mak. My mother hit me because I play playground. So bad, no? My mom. Last time parenting style is different.
Yeah,
My mom would hit me. I would hide the cane.
No choice, man. Like tuition, you can still choose the center you want, man. Where got such thing?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell them, wow, I really hate this Chinese tuition teacher. She's very mean. She's very wild. She don't even let me drink water. Continue.
Yeah, correct.
But yeah, I got A1. But that's not the point. The point is that they will not listen to what you want.
Funnily, because my dad don't hit me, right? I used to,
like you never got beaten before?
Not by my dad. My mom have lah, but not very frequent. Also.
But you're sensible.
yeah,
you're the
so
sensible
then
child.
I used to hit my kids quite a lot. Like I said, cause my second one really will test your patience to the max one that you end up just venting at them, and then I would feel very bad. That's when I realized, okay, this needs to stop. I need to get this sorted, and then and then that's when I like went to Google for help. Yeah, because it would be so bad. My husband, I remember this one incident where my husband was trying to discipline her because she spat at her sister.
Oh God.
So then my husband said, you spit again, you do it one more time. She spit, he slapped. He said, you do it one more again, she spit again. It happened for 6 times before she finally broke down and cried,
Wow.
Yeah, so
It's
that's
her
the
character.
Wow,
Correct.
character. She's got very strong
Yeah,
character.
that's the level of like.
Okay lah, but she got resilience.
Yeah,
She got resilience.
and it's not like it was like a and she still do it again and again and again. She was only like maybe 4 at that point.
Wait, so every time she spits, he
Yes, and
spit
she
and slap.
and every time he asks her, you do it again, she does it again.
Yeah, very defiant.
Yeah.
Wow.
So very strong. So like
I feel slapped to the face, like beat, right? I can foresee myself next time when I'm older. I like smack their hand, smack their leg, like if I cannot control them. But I feel face, right? It's like a whole new level of
correct.
degrading because I
Something
got
wrong.
slapped before by my mom once. It was because over a freaking shirt. I was probably 5 or 6 at that time. I just didn't want to wear the shirt. I would just being a bitch about it and then like being very bratty. And then she lost her patience because she had to dress 3 kids, right, to go to the zoo. And then she just one tight slap. But I remember until now, all the other canings, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But this one, it's not just the pain.
It's the emotional scar also.
Correct.
There's
It's the humiliation.
Yeah, so my parents always remind me, you want to beat, you can beat, but don't ever slap them. So I try to like remember that. So yeah, I tell my husband
Wow,
also.
your
like, don't-
daughter is...
Yeah, but that one is, if I cannot slap one time, I will cry already.
Yeah. So
Wow.
nowadays
She's
we
a
try
tough
not
child.
to. Yeah, we don't really beat her anymore. Like,
Yeah, but with children like that, especially if, let's say, the child that she spat at is not your daughter, why it is her classmate's daughter, you have to discipline because
Yes.
it is her, how she reacts to outside people. You
Yeah.
have to discipline what?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's very difficult.
Kids
Oh my
really
God.
push our patience. They
We are really
push our
just,
patience.
everyone is lost. Okay, all of us, we're just navigating day by
Correct.
day.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't,
still
there's no
learning.
like manual one.
Yeah,
There's not like one
exactly.
size fits all.
Yeah.
And every child is different also. So
And they grow different. They are quiet when they are young. Doesn't mean they will be quiet all
exactly.
the way.
That's so
But
true.
I don't want to end up like beating my child. You know, for me, I feel that
Yeah, no
like,
parent ever wants to beat their child.
I feel
Who wants to?
like now I'm at a stage where I'm like,
They're still baby, even for my kids' age. They're still babies.
so even now when I shout at her, like I raise my voice, not shout, but it's like example, you know, I tell her don't go to the wires, but she like to go to wires. I say, Elaria, stop it. Then she look at me, continue again.
because that's,
you know?
I mean, when they're like that, so cute lah. When
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
old,
I
the
feel- I
more you
feel
tell
that
them
my
no,
heart
the
will-
more they'll do it, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what they
yeah,
always
yeah.
They
do,
will
right?
learn to push boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I don't ever want to cane, but like hearing all these stories, especially yours, I'm like, oh goodness.
No, but I think it's
scared.
different with like my youngest. Like, no beatings, no nothing, you know. Yeah.
But it's the emotional scarring that we talk about. Like you see, she remembers something from like 5
Yeah,
years
but all the more jialat canings were all the
Yeah.
things, I don't remember like what happened, but
I
that's
also
what I really
paiseh
remember.
last time. I also paiseh. So I had the same issue.
Yeah.
But whenever I cannot control my kids and they do very horrible things, like example, we live in landed with my in-laws. The railings, right, is like steps one, like line by line. My son go and climb that. Imagine he fall from the floor. It's damn dangerous, but he will not listen to me. And no matter what I do, I use any approach of the 4 parenting styles.
it doesn't
Nothing
work.
works. I will say, call Brand.
Yes.
Brand come up. Call Brand
Yes.
come up. Because Brand scold him.
That's it.
It's his
Correct.
voice. He won't climb anymore.
Yeah.
So
It's the same with me.
Yeah.
Like I can shout,
Yeah,
scream,
yeah.
scold.
I do anything.
Wow. My daughter will talk back to me. Then I will like, Shane, can you deal with this? I cannot. I got no patience. I'm
Okay,
gonna
but I need to
burst
back
already.
up the kids here, okay? Because I was once like that, so I need to back up the kids. So I was once like that, but not really. I did not listen. But what I did was, this was when I was like 12. Okay, please don't come for me. Whoever's car I did this, so I'm so sorry. When I was young, my parents used to bring me for badminton. My parents play badminton, and then they make me wait. So when they wait, there was once I told them I go toilet. But when I went toilet, I went to vandalize a car.
oh my god.
I went to
How old were you? How old were you?
I was 12, okay? And my whole life, my mom cane me, always cane me, say, okay, don't talk back. Sometimes she will cane me, she'll make me stand there, then she'll come back from work, she'll make me stand there, she'll say caning, then she'll count up caning. But it was not like extreme canings. But my dad has never beat me my whole life, never even laid a finger, never, you know. So I always felt like when daddy scold me, it's like bad scolding. But you know, at the time, as a child, I was like, whatever. Then I was also the kind of kid that the more you told me no, the more I will go and do. The more you say no, the more I will fantasize and make sure I do it, that kind. It's a thing, you know, it's like resilience.
So are you the second child?
No, I'm the
This
first.
defiant.
So I was so defiant. And basically the vandalism, right? I went to vandalize someone's car with snow spray. The moment my dad, because the person was crying, you know, and it was my mom's friend. And I purposely did that to my mom's friend. It was so horrible. My dad came up, my dad sobbed, and they were like trying to figure out who did it. And I just stood there like, not me. Not me.
My goodness.
I didn't want to admit it. And this was when I was a child. A horrible, horrible girl. And my dad came directly to me. Cheryl, come here. He straight gave me one tight slap. Said, why do you do that?
He knows. He knows it was you.
He knew it was me. The moment he saw, he knew.
And
it
it's
was
also,
me.
he needs to show
Yeah.
the adults around them that he's disciplining.
Doing
What,
something
even
about
if
And I remember
behind
this, you know,
closed doors,
like
he won't. Yeah.
Swama, because that was the only time my dad
Yeah.
slapped me and scolded me. After that, he was just so upset. He kept quiet. He didn't even talk to me. And then he told me to apologize.
Yeah.
And like they obviously, and that was the worst part. The snow spray was permanent. So like they had to go.
Respray.
Yeah, and that's when I realized like, oh goodness. Because now, example, like when my daughter, she go and play wire, right? And I say no, and she keep doing it. Every day I get flashback of me doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've come to the end of this episode of Just Parenthings. And if there's anything that you'd like us to talk about, just leave a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Thanks for the advice, guys.